So guys, it's 4:30. There's absolute silence over here. We are all packed up and our tuk-tuk is waiting outside. We're gonna go to Angkor Wat now. So this is the biggest religious monument in the world and also the biggest Hindu temple. This was initially a Hindu temple and later the Buddhists came and they overtook it because it was abandoned. So we reached the Baphuon temple. So now from the Baphuon temple we are going to Baphuon temple, which is that side. It's walkable. Let's go. So we are inside the temple now. That is the entrance and we came through this door and we can go to the top as well, to the second level now. Have to go to the third and last one. Seems like this stairs is closed so we can't go up to the cute frames, which is a blessing in disguise because these stairs are really hard to climb. Baphuon temple was built in the middle of 11th century by King Uday-Aditya-Varman II. Originally, this was a Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. Later, in 15th century, it was converted to a Buddhist temple. A large portion of this temple was already collapsed by the time it was converted to Buddhist temple due to its shaky foundation. The collapsed stones were used to create a reclining Buddha inside the temple. By 20th century, this temple was in the verge of complete collapse, so a massive restoration project began, but were abandoned in 1970 when civil war broke out in the country. So this is the Elephant Terrace temple. Nothing much here. It's just like a flat top. And this is Sharma temple right over there and few others there. Do you know the name of the last temple? Leper Terrace, right? Yeah. Let's go there. The Terrace of Leper King. It is an unusual name which comes from 15th century statue discovered at the site. It was a statue of Hindu god of death Yama, which was completely covered in moss and the locals thought it resembled someone with leprosy. The statue is now kept in National Museum of Phnom Penh. Entered from here and I think there's one more temple which is coming from Elephant Terrace and now we are going towards this temple. Guys, honestly, do not underestimate the amount of humidity out here. I'm sweating like a waterfall. And we've almost done with the Baphuon area temples. Just had a couple of coke to get some sugar. And now we are going to the car parking where our tuk-tuk guy is waiting to take us to the next temple.
This marks the end of the Baphuon temple and its areas. You start from the Baphuon temple, right at the end you come this Baphuon temple towards inside. From there you can come out, you reach to the Elephant Terrace, and right next to it is the Leper King Terrace, and after that you have the parking. So, and opposite to all of this is the sore throat temples that you can see.
So this is Preah temple. So it's the same here. There are gods on this side, and this side there are demons, although most of them do not have the head anymore. But the entrance to this temple is similar to the previous one. This is the museum here right at the entrance of Preah temple, and they have written all the history. There's a map there as well, so you know where to go. So this temple was constructed by King Jayavarman VII, and I think he built it to dedicate it to his father. And this temple also has both the essence of Hinduism and Buddhism. I think so much of the structure fell off. Oh, that's bad. Doors everywhere here, continuous doors, entrances, and now we are reaching to the center of the entrances. We have 4 gates here: east, west, north and south. We came to the west gate. So this side has 2 kinds of entrances. One full side is Hindu entrance. The one from which we came was Hindu entrance, and the other side is the Buddhist entrance. And there is a 2-story pavilion, which is incredible to make during those days. So we are finally going out of the north gate. That's why our tuk-tuk guy is waiting for us. We've exhausted more than half of our battery in the first 2 temples. I don't know how much of more we would be able to capture. Let's see. So our tuk-tuk guy is so sweet. He had kept cold bottles of water underneath the seat, and as soon as we are coming out from the temple, he's offering us. Really nice guy. So let me tell you about the Angkor Wat tickets. I will put the link down for the official website, and there you have 1-day pass, 3-day pass and a 7-day pass. Based on your time and requirement, you can choose any other pass. There are so many temples to explore here. I guess the ideal one would be a 3-day pass. Pen was built by King Jayavarman VII in 12th century. It was thought that it was built as a hospital where bathing in one of the pools would cure disease. It has 4 pools, and the pools represent water, earth, fire and wind. Okay, time to go back, it was a small temple. So this is the entry to Tasom temple. Tarsum temple was also built by King Jayavarman VII towards the end of 12th century. This temple was dedicated to his father Dharnindranath Varman II. There was a tree growing from one of the temple tops. After seeing this, we left for East Baray temple. So now we are at the East Baray temple. It's really hot out here. East Baray temple was constructed by King Rajendra Varman II. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva. This is a three-level temple featuring 5 towers. There are many added features like life-size stone elephants carved out of a single stone. After spending about half an hour at this temple, we headed for lunch. On the way, we saw Preah temple, which looked exactly like the replica of East Baray temple. And now we are having lunch with this view. After eating, we went to see Prom temple. I think India is sponsoring for this place or something, because we saw Indian flag while coming on a board, and also it's written over there in Hindi. Wrong earlier, a Tomb Raider movie was actually shot here in Prom temple. So this place is famous because there's a tree growing out of the roof of the temple and there are no roots touching the ground. This temple has many structures with trees growing out of them, making it an unique Instagrammable place to click pics. I've given before and after. This is what Indian and Cambodian governments are doing together. They're restoring the whole structure. Prom was built as a monastery and university. It was home to 12,500 people, including 20 priests. Prom was also built by King Jayavarman VII. Its original name was Rajbihar, which means Monastery of the King. In 2013, the Archaeological Survey of India restored parts of the temple. Looks like a Hindu deity. And right here, it's the central tower. We are in the center right now. Oh my god, this place is full of such trees. This place refused to end. It's so big. I thought this is probably the last temple, but I see way out there There, I guess there are more temples. So now we are going out of Prom temple. A lot of temple ruins. I don't know if they're going to restore this back, but I hope they do because this temple is mesmerizing. This temple is Bante Kadai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. So outside every temple you'll find such people playing music. They have lost their arms or they're blind while working in the landmines, so they don't want to beg and they are playing so that we can pay them. Bantik Dai was built in 12th century to early 13th century also by King Jayavarman VII. It means a citadel of chambers. Tourists here are very respectful. If you have to take a photo or video, they just move out of your way. A restoration project is ongoing on many of the towers and corridors of this temple. I don't really know what to capture. Everything is so beautiful here. Every single place. This is the end of it. The last temple. So we are now at Sahasrang. This is not a temple. It's just a lake view monument where you just go and see the lake. This is the same lake, by the way, which we were looking at during our lunch. Hi guys, so we are back to the hotel room. As you can see, all freshened up, and Arjun has actually gone to book a bus for us to go to Phnom Penh tomorrow. So he's there. You can do it online, but we got a really good deal in the office. So we are going to go there, and they actually have hotel pickup as well. So it's going to be easy for us. And today it was a very eventful day. We had booked a tuk-tuk for us for the whole day, and it has taken us to a lot of temples that you have probably already seen in the video. And he charged us $25, and I gave him $1 as a tip because he was really nice and helpful and a very jolly kind of guy. In the evening, we went to a really nice place for dinner where we tried their local food, loklak, and had some noodles.